Mr. Nate.
May I speak from down here, Doc? Good morning. Do me a favor, gentlemen. Go ahead and clap it up for y'all's principal. Clap it up for Dr. Warren. Clap it up for Dr. Warren. Raise your hand if you've seen me in the building before. Just about all of y'all at this point. Do y'all remember I came and spoke to y'all earlier in the school year before we started our program, Young Men of Excellence? Raise your hand if you remember that. Some of y'all. And so this morning, my job is to deliver an effective speech that's going to be engaging, that's going to be interactive, that's really going to be impactful if y'all lock in with me. So the first thing I need y'all to do is sit up straight in those seats for me. Dr. Warren talked about that. Body language speaks volumes. Sit up for me a little bit. Now repeat after me. I will make sure I'm locked in, I'm engaged, and I receive the knowledge I'm about to receive. Our topic for this morning, gentlemen, is serving. Everybody say serving. Community service, giving, serving. And I looked up the definition of this because I like to get technical before I kind of dive into things like this. And it said to perform a service or a duty for a person or an organization. And I remember growing up, I would see my grandmother. Raise your hand if you have a grandma in here. Somebody raise your hand if you have a grandma. We love those grandmas. Put those hands down. I remember growing up and my grandmother, my mother's mom, weekly, she had somewhere to go. So we would go over there during the week, spend time with grandma, maybe stay a night. Of course, she would cook for us. Now, my grandfather had passed away. And so my grandmother, she did what she had to do to stay busy, but ultimately to serve the community. And so every week, everybody say every week. I'd see her packing up her car. I'd see her having bags. I'd see her having food. And I'm like, Graham, where are you going? Because we called her Graham. I said, where are you going? And Graham said, well, baby, I'm going to the church. Now, my grandma didn't attend this church, but she served at this church weekly. And I didn't really understand the depth of her commitment. I didn't get it. I was a young boy growing up, and I'm like, I just don't understand what it is that is drawing her to this church, what it is that is drawing her to serve the people who may be less fortunate. What is it that is drawing my grandmother to dedicate hours and hours every weekend to be at this church? And as I got older, and God rest her soul, I realized that it's because she knew that giving back and serving and giving her time and her energy and her efforts was a requirement. She knew that this was bigger than her. She knew that even though I don't feel like this, I made this commitment and there is a problem or something that I can help solve. And so she committed herself to it. And so by the time I was 18 years old, I was coming out of high school. Pretty decent basketball player. Had a basketball tattooed on my arm. I think I told y'all that before with my initials in it, the Spalding logo. I'm thinking I'm going to the league, y'all. And things just started to kind of shift in my life. So I started speaking, started working with the community, started doing workshops, things of that nature. And I was still trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. Right? Thought I was going to the league, but things were kind of shifting for me. I started volunteering, started going different places, speaking, and life really began to take a shift. And one thing I realized that while I was doing all of this, the underlying purpose behind everything that Nate Jameson is doing is that I wanted to serve the community. And so, gentlemen, when I look at y'all, I know y'all come from different backgrounds. I know you may have grew up in different parts around the city. You may have different stories. You may have had different family dynamics. But I do believe this, and this is something I do know after being on this earth for these 29 lovely years, is that when you have a purpose that is bigger than yourself, Something that you can devote and commit yourself to that's bigger than just Judah, that's bigger than Dominic, that's bigger than Lance, that's bigger than DeLance, that's bigger than all of y'all. It will keep you going even when you don't feel like going. Everybody say service. Service. Can somebody raise their hand and just tell me, why do y'all think serving and giving back is important? Why is it important, Judah?
Because you might never know, they might give back to you.
Oh, you said what?
You will never know, they might give back to you.
Because you never know, they might give it back to you. Clap it up for that. Clap it up for that, y'all. Clap it up for Judah. Yes, sir. A little bit louder. Say it one more time for me.
It's the respect that they give you and you give them.
It's the respect that they give you and that you give them. What's your name, bro?
Nasir.
Nasir? Clap it up, y'all, for Nasir. Clap it up for Nasir. Let me have, I'm going to call one of y'all. Amanye, why do you think it's important that we serve, that we give back?
Probably because it's a good thing to help people.
It's a good thing to help people. That's a very good answer. Clap it up for Amanye. Clap it up for Amanye. We'll do one more. Go ahead.
To support.
What's your name again, bro?
Kobe.
Clap it up for Kobe, y'all. He said to support. Clap it up for Kobe. Very good. So step one, because I'm going to make this real simple for y'all. Step one, or point one, we've already identified. Serving is critical. Serving is important. And serving is just performing a service or a duty for a person or an organization. So y'all see me now, right? Right? In the flesh. Everybody say, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Years ago, when I was first starting out with doing speaking, with workshops, I did this between Ohio and North Carolina for free every time, every second I could. So I would just volunteer my time and go into a middle school and go speak. I would just give my time at a local church for their summer camp and go do workshops. I would just give my time at the local YMCAs, at rec centers, and I did that for hundreds and hundreds of different occasions. Because I knew that my purpose was to serve the community. I knew that my purpose was to help. I knew that my purpose was to inspire. I knew I wanted to make a change. And I could use my voice to help make a change. And see, when I look at y'all, and I told some of my guys this the other day, my 8th graders and a few 7th graders who were at our celebration that we did, when I look at y'all, I see that y'all have gifts. I see that y'all have talents. I see that y'all have abilities that y'all can use to give back. So that's my next question. What is something that you have that you believe you can give to the community? And this is a real question, so I want to get a little bit of engagement. What is something you have that you believe you can use to give back to the community? Yes, sir.
Money.
You said money?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What's your name?
Jerry.
Jerry? Clap it up for Jerry, y'all. Clap it up for Jerry. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, you said food? Very good. What's your name again? Kareem? Clap it up for Kareem, y'all. He said food. Good, good. Judah.
Food, love, and respect.
Judah says food, love, and respect. Clap it up for food, love, and respect. Good job. We'll do 2 more. Kobe.
I could get them like school items and stuff academically.
Yep. Kobe said food items and giving back academic school items. And academically and school items. All right, clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. Very good. One more.
Love, affection, and care, name.
Ooh, I like that. What's your name? Aiden said love and affection and the care that they need. Clap it up for that answer. Clap it up for that answer, y'all. You have an answer, young man? Okay, go ahead. Time. What's your name? Clap it up for Aiden. He said he can get back his time. Very good. So y'all get it. Y'all are smart young men. Y'all think critically when y'all play video games. Y'all know how to think through that. So y'all are thinking through this right now. You can give your time, your energy, money, food, your efforts. All of those things make a difference. Small acts, large acts, All of those things make a difference, gentlemen. And I have news for you. Y'all want to hear the good news? If you want to hear the good news, say, Nate, let me hear the good news. Everything that you give is going to come back to you. The positivity you put out, the hard work you put out, the time you give, the love you give, the compliments you give, serving the people, whether it's in school, out of school, whether it's at your church, whether it's with a sports team, it's always going to come back to you. That doesn't mean that it's going to come back in the same way that you exactly gave it, but it will come back to you. I got some more news for you. Some of you all are recipients of someone giving to you. Some of y'all have teachers in this building who have given extra time, extra effort, extra energy, extra love. Some of y'all have people in your home who done worked double overtimes to make sure that you have what you need. Some of y'all have mentors who are given to y'all daily, weekly, monthly. Some of y'all have coaches, pastors who are given to y'all daily, monthly, weekly. And so y'all's job as you begin to age, and I need y'all to hear me, as you begin to get older, as you begin to age, as you begin to grow up and develop, part of y'all's responsibility is going to be to serve the community, but then to look at those younger generation, the younger youth, y'all's little brothers, your cousins, the people in your community, and pour back into them. Delance, why is that important? That as y'all grow, as y'all develop, why is it important that you look back and you also give to the younger generation or people in your community? Why is that important? Say a little bit louder. A better path. Because you want them to have a better path? Very good. Clap it up for Delance. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. You all have the opportunity. You all have the abilities. Y'all have social media. Y'all have technology. Y'all have things that are really, really advanced. Y'all have access. So there is no excuse why y'all can't serve as y'all begin to age, as y'all begin to mature. There really is no excuse. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of y'all wouldn't even be sitting here today if it wasn't for people breaking their backs and serving the community years and years and years and years before y'all even existed. And so imagine the impact that y'all can have. And I think that's ultimately what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that you do matter. You do make an impact, and you can make an impact. But it's not enough for me to say it. Y'all have to begin to believe it. Do y'all understand that? Y'all really understand that? If y'all understand that, say yes, sir. All right. We've talked about service, what it is, the impacts of it. Now, I want us to kind of get specific on some of the ways moving forward that some of y'all can serve. So let me have, I always love to have volunteers. Let me have, Judah. Let me have two more. Come on, Jerry. Let's go. Come on, Kareem.
Get Zion over there.
You don't want to come up there. Spread out.
Michael right there. Michael right there. Right there with the Zion.
DeMarie, come here. Your name DeMarie, right? Come on, buddy. Spread out for me. Y'all 8th graders, y'all think y'all so cool. Y'all just, let's go, DeMarie. Clap it up for DeMarie. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, you can just stay down there, brother. I just need y'all to spread out. Just spread out some. I love to hear from y'all. I want y'all to have a voice. I love to hear y'all's opinions. Love to hear what y'all plan to do. So moving forward, first of all, give me your definition of service.
Giving back.
Like caring about their opinions, and it says in the Scholars Creed, like giving back to the community.
Giving back. Keeping the streets safe.
Say that
Keeping
again.
the streets safe.
Good.
Giving back like Jameson.
Okay. Now, I want you to give me something in your community that you believe that you can help with. Even as y'all, right now, but as y'all start to get older and become young men and men, something in your community that you think you can help with.
Come back.
Like world hunger and stuff, like where people don't be like living on the bro, you shut up.
No, you're good. You're good.
Like living on the streets and stuff, and like helping more people out.
Okay, good.
Homeless.
Homelessness.
Helping homeless.
Say that again, Jerry.
Homeless.
Okay.
Helping homeless.
Helping the homeless.
Helping my community. Or like, yeah, helping homeless.
We'll come back to you.
Helping people in need.
Helping people in need. Now, give me some specifics on something that y'all can do to maybe start doing these things. Like something that y'all can do, whether that's maybe saving up a few bucks and giving it to someone who's less fortunate, or going to the local church and serving food. Like, what does that look like moving forward for y'all?
Giving back to the community.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, say it again.
Moving forward, what does that look like for y'all? Giving, serving.
Like, I'll say like a food drive or something.
Oh, a food drive, good.
Like where people can like get food, water, and stuff,
Good.
and then pass animals.
Okay, good.
Same thing as you said.
Make your voice. I'm not. Yes.
Go ahead.
Giving food.
Giving food.
Like making like gift bags for homeless people.
Say that a little bit louder.
Making gift bags for homeless people.
Okay, very good. Clap it up for my 5 volunteers. Clap it up for my 5 volunteers. Thank you, volunteers. These 5 gentlemen just earned the lunch of their choice. So y'all let me know what y'all want to eat for lunch, and I will get you that afterwards. Clap it up for the volunteers again. Clap it up for the volunteers again. All right, gentlemen. Y'all okay? Dominic, sit up for me. All right. We've obviously identified what serving is, the impact of serving, how y'all can serve, and some things that y'all can do to serve. There's always going to be a need, gentlemen. There's always going to be an opportunity. There's always going to be something that you can do to make a difference. Because y'all do make a difference. Whether nobody's told you that or not, I'm telling you, you do make a difference. You have staff members in here who believe in y'all and who tell y'all, who should be telling y'all that you do make a difference, you do matter, and that you will be successful. But with that success, with that elevation comes a responsibility. And for some of y'all, y'all's families, y'all's communities are depending on you to make a difference. With that being said, repeat after me. Serving will be in my future. I do make a difference. I believe in myself, in my talents, in my skills, and every word that was spoken this morning. Okay, clap it up for yourselves, gentlemen. Clap it up for yourselves.
Thank you. What do we say to Mr. Nate? Thank you, Mr. One more hand for Mr. Nate. Thank you so much. All right, at this time, we're going to ask that you stand, prepare for our Scholars Creed. We're gonna
Stand
go
and
ahead.
prepare for
Yeah,
the Scholar's
first period.
Creed.
Now remember, listen up, listen closely.
Did you like it?
Listen closely.
Did you learn anything?
We're on time. The bell is ringing at a certain time, period. It's 7:56. The bell rings at 8:02. You're going to first period. Take attendance. Go to your lockers. What did I say?
Go to our lockers.
Go to first
What's your last
period.
name?
And then I said what? Attendance. And then I said what?
Jerry Williams.
Lockers. Some of you are going to do this. You're going to go to your lockers. The bell's going to ring. You're going to go to first period. You're going to be marked late or absent. And then you're going to be late to second period. Don't do that. Go straight to your teacher